Taking a live look now at the next weather radar, we are under an alert this evening as a potentially severe storm front moves through the tri-state area. Let's bring Grant Gilmore back in right now. Hey, Jake.
Hey, good evening, Yuki. Tracking several severe thunderstorm warnings as we head through the 6 o'clock hour now. Many of these storms producing some damage, heavy rainfall, and even some reports of some P to nickel size hail. Let me show you what we've got here because, again, we were talking about the next weather alert over the last couple of days for today, and it is verifying. We are looking at a live view of Bethlehem right now where we've seen some storms roll through. You see the ground is still a little wet after the severe storms rolled through earlier. That's clearing out, and the temperatures are beginning to drop as well. Let me drop these temperatures and let me pull up the other temperatures around the area so we can really get into what is causing the changing conditions. Siafa was just talking about how it was warm and humid earlier, and now it's pleasant. Atlantic City, 83 degrees. Let's walk you up through South Jersey, up towards Philadelphia here. Look how much it cools off. Philly right now at 68 degrees. These thunderstorms come in, they're pulling down the colder air from way up in the atmosphere, and they're making it cool once again on the ground. Look up through the Lehigh Valley, same thing. Allentown, 62 degrees. Trenton right now, 65 degrees. Just about an hour ago, we had temperatures in the 80s, if not close to 90 degrees. Okay. Let's talk about the severe weather. Next weather alert for today, like I mentioned, it is verifying with that threat for damaging winds, heavy rainfall, flooding, and those areas of hail. That threat's going to continue through, I'll trim that back a little bit, probably until around 8 o'clock. When the severe weather will clear out, and then we'll just see a couple of trailing showers. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for Philadelphia over into Gloucester, Camden, Burlington County, portions of Bucks County as well, over into Mercer County. That goes until 9 o'clock as these storms roll to the east, and a lot of storms to track. So let's take you right down to it. A newly issued severe thunderstorm warning until 6:30. This does include Bucks County, but it's more so for Burlington, Mercer, and then Middlesex County as that storm moves to the east, producing 60-mile-per-hour gusts, heavy rainfall, and even some flooding coming in. You see that darker polygon right there, that darker red, almost a maroon? That is a flash flood warning. I'll get to that in a second because there is a concern for some flash flooding in Burlington right now. Also a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Mercer, Middlesex, Monmouth, and Ocean County as that cluster of severe storms then moves to the east at around 30 to 35 miles per hour. Back to the west, I mentioned severe weather in the Lehigh Valley earlier on. Now it's just some trailing showers as the cold front starts to sweep in from the Poconos. Several reports of some severe damage across the region. Let me take you down to the most recent report here that we got out of Burlington. This one coming in with the threat for some flooding, nearly a foot of water along both sides of US 130 at Route 413. If you're near this area, try to stay away from that flash flooding threat. Never drive through flooded roadways. Just go a different way and wait for the water to recede. All right, the plan for this as we go through the rest of the evening. The showers and storms, they'll advance east. They'll move through South Jersey down the shore, and then we'll be pretty much done with the severe weather by around 8 or 9 o'clock. A couple of trailing showers as we head through around 9, 10, 11 o'clock, and then that will all work its way out of here, and that will give way to those clearing and cooling conditions for the weekend. Look at this, 84 on Saturday, 85 for Father's Day with overnight lows in the upper 50s to lower 60s. It's after that we bounce back into the 90s in a big way, and they hang around. Low, mid-90s through all of next week. Doesn't look to be until Monday, 2 weeks from now, until we start to see the return of more normal conditions. Let's show you how it all looks like in this 7-day forecast here because, again, this is our bump in the road. This is our severe threat tonight. That's why we have that next weather alert up for the next couple of hours as the storms roll through. You have a beautiful weekend on tap this weekend with highs in the mid-80s. And then here come the 90s with no rain in the forecast, guys. Low and middle 90s all through next week into next weekend. More CBS News Philadelphia at 6. Coming right back.